In this video, we're going to be touring an Aicon 66 Vivere. This is a brand new Italian flybridge yacht. It's presented by Live Yacht Sales as well as Aicon Yachts. Now this yacht is actually an award-winning yacht. It won the Best Functionality 2022 award at the World Yacht Trophies 2022. This yacht was designed by Sergio Catolo of Hydrotech. He brings mega yacht engineering experience into this size range. There's a lot to love on this flybridge yacht. The length is 70 feet and 6 inches overall. It has a beam of 17 feet and 6 inches and a draft of 5 feet and 3 inches. This one has 3 cabins, but you can also custom order one with 4 cabins. And when I say this is an Italian yacht, more specifically, this is a Sicilian yacht. You have all types of custom materials from the mountains of Sicily, mainly the countertops, but you also have a huge variety of choices between the colors and precious materials like your woods, marbles, leathers, metals, etc. And you'll see what I'm talking about as we step inside. But let's go ahead and get started with this yacht tour. Here we can see a little bit of the profile, and you'll see this huge circular window, and this window is in the owner's cabin, so we'll see that from the inside momentarily. As you'll see on the back of the yacht, you have a hydraulic swim platform where you can store your tender or a jet ski. And then you also have the door leading to the crew area, and we'll get to that later on in the tour. So we're gonna slip our shoes off and make our way on board. And if we step up into the cockpit, you will see this teak table in the middle. You have U-shaped seating that wraps around the table. And the hatch in the floor will grant you access to the engine room, although we can access it from the open door in the transom. And then over here we have a sink and a refrigerator underneath. And let's take a quick peek in here. Looks like you have storage for all of your lines. And back here, you have some fender storage. And they also have some boarding gates, and these, I like how they can sit flush with the wall so they're not sticking out. And then here you'll see controls for the swim platform. And let's head up to the bow next. There are actually a couple people inside, so we're gonna head inside last. I think we're gonna do the bow first, move up to the flybridge, and then work our way down. So as you'll see, you have a beautiful bow area up here. You have the sun pad right in the middle, and it's almost golden hour here in Fort Lauderdale, so the sun's about to go down. So you can see what these pop-up lights look like. And these will just turn on automatically when you raise them up. You have a bench right here with some built-in cup holders. You have this glass panel in the floor, so down below you get tons of natural light. It's a beautiful feature. And you can see that these backrests are adjustable on the sun pads. So now we're gonna head back on the opposite side. And you'll see that there is a side access door right here, and there was also one up by the helm. So there's plenty of ways to get around on this yacht. And one thing we didn't point out before, you do have a joystick docking station back here. So it's very easy to back up into a slip and dock this vessel if you're short-handed, or just in general. This makes it extremely easy to dock. And now we're gonna head up to the flybridge. So starting all the way in the front, you'll see this glass panel, and this goes all the way throughout the yacht. It's a very cool feature. You typically don't see this on a yacht of this size. And then here is the second helm station, where you have twin Garmin screens. You have your man engine monitoring system. The joystick is right here. Then of course you have your steering wheel, throttle control, VHF radio, and your compass. You have 2 lift bolster seats. And then you also have a sun pad all the way forward. And there is a hardtop overhead. If I just turn you around and point up, you'll see that they have some built-in LED mood lighting. And then you have a dining table with seating that wraps around that. And you have a bar area over here. So let's see what we have in this section. Looks like just a little storage compartment. You have a little sink. You have some prep space, and I like how they added the piece of stone for the prep space. And then you also have an ice maker and your fridge. And then you also have this really large top-loading refrigerator, and you have a grill back here. And you also have a little bit of extra space back here, so you could throw some additional deck chairs out here if you wanted to. I like how they put the glass back here. It almost feels like a feature you'd see on a super yacht, but like I said, this is a 66 or 70-foot yacht. Overall, this is a lovely flybridge. I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing thus far. So now we're going to head back down. And one thing I wanted to point out, this glass door is curved. Once again, it's those little things that kind of elevate the space. Ooh, and now that we are inside, you'll see what I'm talking about. They have a beautiful color palette in here. You have the beautiful sofa on this side. And like I said, this yacht is brand spanking new. They still have the plastic on the carpet. You have some additional seating over here. And then a TV that rises up right here. Like I mentioned in the intro, this yacht was a winner at the World Yacht Trophies. And if we move forward, you'll find your dining area right here. And you can see that these tables are expandable, so you can make this into one large table and put some seats around. Or you can put it in this folded up configuration for more space. Here is the side access door that we passed when we were walking outside. Down here it looks like we have a wine fridge or a drink fridge. And then on the opposite side, you have your galley. And like I said, all of this stone, most of these materials are direct from Sicily. And there's a huge variety of materials you can choose from. Back here in the galley, you will see your sink. You have your cooktop. You have your oven down here. You also have 3 drawer refrigerators right here, here, and down here.
Yes.
And you have your freezer, top loading right over here. And then check this out. If we push this over and you have a chiller in here, so this champagne is cold, ready to be enjoyed.
These seats can come here.
Mm-hmm.
Make them all.
And then here's that glass panel that we saw up on the flybridge. And these bar stools can be pulled up right to this bar, so you have the perfect setup. All right. And then continuing forward, we'll find the main helm station. You have your Garmin multifunction displays. Like we mentioned before, you have your 2 man engines. You have your throttle control, your joystick control, as well as the bow and stern thruster, your autopilot control, and your VHF radio is down here.
Sure.
And then this is really cool. Aicon actually developed their own key for the yacht. So you set this in here. After you put that in, it'll turn green and you are ready to start your engines. And then we also have the side access door at the helm station. So it's very easy to get around if you're short-handed. And you also have the glass panels above the helm station. So you have more natural light. And I love the huge single-piece windshield, giving you an unobstructed view. And you have that blue LED lighting. So now we're going to head down to the cabins. And like I mentioned, this is a 3-cabin layout. However, you can opt for 4 cabins if you prefer. All the way forward, you will find the VIP cabin. You have a dressing table right over here. And just look at the design elements put into this. And then here is a hatch above. Obviously that's covered right now by the sun pads, but if you need to escape from there, you can, or you can just get some extra ventilation. And then if we look under this hatch, you'll see the hull is insulated, giving you a little bit of extra soundproofing. And this area also lights up automatically. When you put the cover back on, the lights will turn off automatically. Then over here we have our closets. And those light up automatically as well.
Yes.
And your TV over that. Now we're about to head into the ensuite, and like I mentioned, you have all types of materials from Sicily. The tiles in the floor are actually recycled lava. And then for the tiles over here, when they're heated up at different temperatures, they turn to different colors.
With TV glass.
Mixed in with some TV glass. And that's how you get this beautiful result. And then if I turn around, you have your rainfall shower. Not many yachts like this have those types of really creative, really unique features. I definitely wasn't expecting that with the tiles derived from lava from my mountain in Sicily. And then if we keep moving back, we have the day head right here. And there's also the shower, because this is connected to the 3rd cabin. And it's the same type of tile on the floor and on the walls. And you still have the rainfall in here. So here's cabin number 3, where you have 2 single beds. You have the beautiful upholstery work all throughout. You have to let me know what you think of all the different materials and styles in the comment section down below. But here you'll see the TV on the wall.
Solid wood.
And then the door to the ensuite is right here that we just saw. And the entire yacht has this solid wood, nothing is veneer. So that's also another really great feature for all of the materials. And then across the hall, we'll find the full beam master cabin. And the first thing I wanted to show you is this office space here. If you were going to opt for the 4-cabin layout, you would lose this office space because this is where the 4th cabin would be. But you have your office, you have a few steps down, and check out this incredible full beam owner's cabin. And you'll see these massive circular windows. I pointed them out in the beginning of the intro. These have been expanded to 1.5 meters or 4 feet and 6 inches, giving you amazing views out of this cabin. They call this the eye of the ocean. And you'll see you have the backlit lighting accents all over the room. You have storage right here, a little seating area, and then of course the bed and the TV up on the wall. You also have a refrigerator in here. And of course you have an ensuite, which is in this direction. So you have those same materials as before. I love this color combination with the finish of the vanity. And then you have your walk-in shower with the same tiles. And of course, that's a rainfall shower as well. And you even have the accent lighting in the back of your shower. And you have a really large window in here as well. Everything is incredibly modern, but still extremely comfortable. All right.
Shut this down.
Excuse me. So we've seen all of the cabins. Excuse me. All right, guys, so if we head down in this direction, through the transom wall, even this area is finished to an incredibly high standard. You have those same solid doors. Here is an ensuite for the crew area.
Very large for
And it's a rainfall shower.
boat. The boat is a class.
And here, obviously, this is being used for storage for the show right now, but you can house 2 crew in here. And as we saw from that ensuite, this is an incredibly nice finished area. You have the little chairs and table. You have a sink over here. They also have a refrigerator. And then now we're going to step forward to the engine room. And this yacht was built with lots of redundancy in mind. You have 2 sets of pumps, 2 generators, obviously your 2 engines. There was definitely a lot of thought put into this one. And I like how they put the red covers on top of the engines. This yacht comes with a pair of MAN V8 engines. You can option them out for the 1300 horsepower version, like this example. Your top speed is around 31 knots. You can cruise at 27 knots and get a 1,000 nautical mile range. It's very impressive for a yacht of its size. You can see your Kohler generator on this side, and then here is the hatch into the aft deck. But of course, we can just use the door in the transom wall. All right, guys, so this yacht is getting a little busy. So we're gonna finish the tour up here on the bow. We have the beautiful sunset in the background. Obviously, there are probably about probably 1,000 yachts in between us and the sunset, but thank you so much for watching this tour of an Aicon 66. Let me know what you thought about this beautiful Italian flybridge yacht in the comment section down below, and we will catch you next time.